it's J-Dude, and welcome to my video. And this is just a introduction, what to expect from my channel, what kind of content I'll be making, and just so you guys get to know me as a streamer. But I still stream every now and then, but when I feel like it. I go by the name JDL Patient, but I'm also known as Creed Linux on YouTube, but I decided to delete my old YouTube channel because I just wanted to start fresh. Because I had a really bad mic, so my mic didn't sound that great. But now I got a perfectly new mic. I got a professional setup here, and I just want to introduce myself to you guys. So right now, I'm J-Dude. And the type of content you'll be expecting from my channel is anything to anything to do with Linux or open source projects. What are my friends doing? Or sometimes, and also there's gonna be some gaming in those lines too. And in the tele community I probably want to try to achieve is just a humble community that helps each other out. And like one of the things that I always notice about the Linux community is that it can be pretty toxic, and it doesn't need to be. It can be like pretty peaceful if you want it to be, and like all you have to do is just choose what you say, you know. And I just wanted to get rid of that stigma about the Linux community of it being toxic, because if you ever been to the CashOS Discord community, most of the time they'll go, if you have an issue and it's simple, they will tell you to read the fucking wiki, you know? Well, yes, the wiki is a pretty cool tool. When it's just something as simple as, hey, how do I install this package? You know, for example, like OBS or easy effects. Instead of just saying, oh, you should read the fucking manual. Instead, we could just go, hey, just type up sudo pacman-s easy effects or OBS, you know? In that way, like, or like whatever distribution you use, the many flavors of Linux, whether it be Mint, Ubuntu, Fedora, Arch, MixOS, anything like that. Just the most simplest and a very polite way, and something that's actually helpful for any like the new Linux users out there. Because I've been using Linux for about a year and a half almost, and one thing I've always noticed is just when you want help, some people can act like jackasses, you know? I know that a lot of people seem to forget like the meaning of human conversation. Like even it's like just because the thing is, it can be a community when it's not very well connected and not that helpful, you know? Like it's one of the things I've noticed about the Linux community, and it doesn't need to be that way, because we're all human, we all make mistakes, and we always it's just a natural thing in general, you know? Like eventually a buffalo is always gonna walk into crocodile or alligator waters, right? Because they gotta get across the river somehow and to get to where they need to be, because they're herbivores and they want to find fresher grass, you know? And obviously they gotta cross the river to find that. So it's kind of like the risk versus reward kind of deal. And that being the lakes community is like the crocodile or alligator, and someone that's just starting out lakes is like the buffalo, you know? Like as soon as they try to walk across the river, they made that mistake, that buffalo could either be gone or can be still alive. And that's just something that I want to change with the lakes community. Like, I get it, like, you guys can be passionate about it, but come on, we don't have to be assholes about it. Let's be honest. Like just having a, hey, focus here. Just having the conversation. I'm just gonna turn off this filter. There we go. Anyway, there's a million ways to say things, and there's a million ways to word it. And there's a whole population of humans in the world that always gonna make a mistake no matter what it is. Even it's the simplest stuff, like I can tell you when I've tried to manually install Arch, I accidentally deleted my Arch Linux ISO from the USB stick when I'm trying to partition the drives. So yeah, that was not my proudest moment, but I did it, but I learned from it. When I can just use the Arch install script. You know, a lot of Arch users out there has got to find a way to disown me, but you know what? I've got Arch installed. I'm happy. Anyway, like I said, there's a million ways to say things. We all make mistakes. And one of the things I also want to do is like show off some like projects out there that a lot of people will turn their noses at. One of them is like, for example, Zero Legs, which is a Arch based distribution based in Lebanon, but it's been maintained and developed by one dude, which is crazy. And like a lot of people going like, why didn't you just go use plain Arch, or why didn't you just go use CashOS or Endeavor? It's like, well, those distributions don't really much of my recommendation because they are already popular enough. Like CashOS is always at the top of Distro watch, right? So it's like, I don't think it, like 100% of the time when you Google Trying Linux for the first time, there's always going to be these 4 distributions or 5 that those videos are going to talk about. One is going to be CashOS, one of them is going to be Mint, one of them is going to be Bazite, one is going to be Ubuntu, and I mean, Fedora does get that, but you also got Nabar. So those are the top 5 like popular distributions. I mean, if you can, Endeavor as well. So like, it's one of those things I've noticed because I watch a lot of YouTube, a little bit too much, but it's like, what else do I need to? What else can I do in my free time? So yeah, and no, that's like, there's another there's something else you guys can expect from me is like making self improvements on myself. For example, I recently split up with my ex at the start of this year, and she was a very messy person. I can be a little lazy, but not that lazy. Like, most of my mess is well contained. Like, if you look at my desk right now, all of it is just a cable, a pen, and a plate. You know, I can always take that down to wash it or just clean it up easily. While my ex, like, she used to drink she drinks a lot of energy drinks, you know? And there was a shit ton of cans under the bed, because I don't really drink energy drinks because I find them way too sweet for me. Like, I'm in my 30s and I'm finding like a lot of sweet stuff, a lot of like sodas and all that too sweet for my palate nowadays. So I'm just drinking either water, coffee, or tea, and sometimes every now and then a juice, a bottle of juice or something like that. But or like if it's like soda, I'll just drink the no sugar kind because I don't need it. And it's more of a treat than what I used to do when I was what I used to do in my young self. It was pretty much drinking soda every day like it's water, and just not drink water at all, which does terrible things to the kidneys and the body itself. Because the one thing I noticed when I started, like, as soon as I got rid of my soda drinking habit, a lot of foods started to taste very different and tasting good, like vegetables and a lot of the no sugar stuff. It was also tasting good. So it's like, I think soda full sugar soda tends to coat the tongue a little bit, where it masks the flavor. I don't know what it is, or if that's me just speculating here, but I can tell you one thing. It definitely made my grocery bills much cheaper. So that's another thing you guys might expect from the channel, like just good advice or something that's innovating or influence or encourage something, so that it's something that you guys can look up to, you know? So you guys probably could ask, like, hey, what type of games do you like to play? I like to play RPGs mainly, but there are some games out there I do like to play that's not RPG based. But my favorite RPGs so far is Subpunk, Fire Emblem, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, Path of Exile 2. I play a lot of RPGs. But in general, like, I will play other games when they interest me. Like, I'm really waiting for Dawn of War 4, which I'm really excited for, since I'm a huge Warhammer 40k fan. Necrons, by the way. Or the Chaos Death Guard. That's also that is also my favorite as well. But yeah, so I spent a good amount, a good 8 hours, a couple of days ago, trying to clean up like everything, and I spent like the 8 hours cleaning everything out of the under the bed by taking the bed apart, vacuuming it and moved it to the wall so I can put my computer, my desk, and my drawer, so I can have all three of it in one. I have this all in one spot just for me, because I'm not really interested in watching TV, because TV is like, TV used to not, I mean, it did had ads, but it wasn't as bad as it used to be. It used to be just 3 ads, and then you got the show, and then you got another 3 ads coming, you know? Now it's like 10 ads, and then just this much of the show, and then more ads. And it's like, this is no wonder a lot of people would just turn to YouTube or Netflix or something like that, because it's just easier. Either YouTube, unfortunately, is becoming that TV situation now, but but anyway, if you guys want to, that's if my friend Matt's Creative allows it. If you guys want to chat with me, or in general just chill out, I'll link the Discord in the description, which I might have to show YouTube my ID, which is fine. I'm not that interesting of a guy anyway. But yeah, so this is the type of content you guys can expect from me. If you guys got any questions for me, join the Discord, or just leave some comments to ask me about me, and just have a chat with me. Like, I rather, like, I'm not gonna promise everything, but the one thing I do like to do is having a conversation with like the audience in general, because it gives you an awesome perspective from someone else, and what their expectations of a content creator like myself. So next video is probably gonna be about showing you guys how Zero Linux, and walk you through how to install it, because it's what I'm probably gonna focus on. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good one, and please give this video a share, a like, and punch that subscribe button. I don't really ask for much, but if you guys like the video and share the video, comment, and subscribe, I'm always gonna be fully grateful. So yeah, because I've always been really passionate about making content in general. So yeah, hope you all have a good one, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.